Hey guys, welcome back to another raid video. Today I have some very interesting stuff I want to do a showcase of, because this morning I was watching YouTube. I saw a very interesting video from another raid content creator, Tyruku. So I'm gonna give him a quick shout out because the idea is coming from Tyruku. So surprisingly, his video did not get much views. He was doing a Nobel strat. Nobel is wildly regarded as the worst legendary in the game. Alright, probably a lot of people think Nobel is the worst, not one of the worst. Alright, but he actually, like, after watching his video, I actually feel like Nobel is a interesting champ. But in this video, Nobel is actually not the main protagonist. Alright, because I want to showcase a duo here that I think is gonna work in arena. That is Guurda, a daily login champion. Has a very interesting passive. Whenever an enemy receives a debuff, their turn meter is decreased by 3%. Alright, this is a passive. And if you pair this champion with Kalvalax, right? Kalvalax can put out 4 poison debuffs at the beginning of each round. So if you pair these two champions together, we're gonna do a simple math. 4 times 3%, that's 12%. So the enemy team is gonna get 12% turn meter decrease at start of their round. So that's a very interesting idea of Gold second team. I'm gonna do a showcase of using them with Nobel later in this video, but first there are some interesting stuff I can showcase with these two champions alone. Alright, Nobel has a very interesting passive that synergizes super well with these two champions. I actually don't understand how it works, but it just works. Alright, I'm gonna showcase this because Nobel's passive is written as whenever an enemy's turn meter is fully depleted by any champion, has 100% chance after book to place True Fear on that enemy. So the way it works based on the video from Tyruku is if Guurda just decrease the turn meter of the enemy before they get a turn. Alright, I mean, if Guurda's passive worked at beginning of the round, like, the system is gonna think that the enemy's turn meter is fully depleted. Alright, so the entire enemy team is gonna get True Feared. I know, but it is how it is. Alright, so I think it's a very interesting stuff. I have put a defense team here on my arena defense. Let's take a look at the fight here. So this is my defense team. Alright, Kalvalax, Guurda, Nobel, and our boy Hefrak. Alright, so I think the defense looks okay. I have some loss here and I have some win here. I think the winner is about 50%. There are not many people hitting me actually. So yeah, let me just do a quick gear showcase of like all 4 champions from my defense log. Alright, Kalvalax, Guurda, Nobel, Hefrak. Alright, so the first one is Kalvalax. Actually, Kalvalax, it's probably the most useless one after the battle starts. Right? Because all he's gonna do is putting up 4 poison debuffs and he's done. Right? So that's his gear, because in arena situation you're gonna need really high accuracy. And I intentionally not putting a ring on him because I want him to die as fast as possible if the enemy is able to get a turn, because I pair this team setup with a Nobel. Because on my defense team, I pair this champion with a Hefrak, right? And Kalvalax has really bad defensive stats, so it's very easily to get killed. And after he's killed, Hefrak is just gonna do a massive AoE. Alright, so just gonna go with extra accuracy mastery. And then we have our boy Guurda. Alright, a day login champion. I put him in a stone skin set. Alright, I made him relatively fast because he actually has a very useful A3 here. I ran out of book on this champion. Unfortunately, I don't have any book. Technically, I should book her, alright, before do the showcase, but I'm out of books. So I think her A3 is actually very useful. Remove 1 random buff from all enemy. Well, it's a small version of buff removal, right? And has 80% chance to put 2 poison on all enemies. and then you remove 2 random debuffs on all allies. I think this is a very useful skill. This is basically a buff removal. Usually you are not gonna have more than 2 debuffs on your champions, right? And 2 poisons on the enemy. And the A2 is also really interesting. Like place weaken, right? After attack, place 2 poison debuff on all enemy without weaken. So with that being said, you don't have to build her with super high accuracy, right? If he's not able to put the weaken, then he's gonna put guaranteed poison on the A2. So I gear him relatively fast. I want him to do the cleanse if enemy has a champion like Thief or something, right? Then we have our boy Nobel, the worst legendary in the entire game, right? So where is it? Here. Okay, so I put him in a Savage set. I built the champion relatively faster. This is kind of like a hybrid build. I give him a little bit of everything. Give him attack, speed, full crit rate, high crit damage, and accuracy. Because I feel like hybrid build kind of works on this champion because like even if you build him like a Tronda, he doesn't have a great multiplier. Alright. Yeah, I partially booked him. It's because I also ran out of books. I don't have any books left on my account. So he's gonna do a lot of interesting stuff. We talked about the passive, just putting up True Fear, and then A3 is decreased turn by 50%. 50% is a lot, alright? And if the enemy is under fear, True Fear will fill this champion's turn meter instead. Alright, then the A2 just do some damage. Like he doesn't have a great multiplier, so all we really need is A3 and passive. And then we have our boy Hafrak here. I tested a lot of champions with this team setup. I feel like on a defense situation, Hafrak actually works the best because Kalvalax is just pretty much useless after the battle starts. Alright, Kalvalax A3 still doesn't do damage. The A1, A2 is pretty much useless. So I feel like Kalvalax, you're just gonna build Kalvalax as squishy as possible. You're gonna hope for the Hafrak's passive, which is the massive AoE. So I put him in a Stone Skin set and Crow set. So you don't have to build this champion super fast. This type of stats is gonna be enough. And technically on a defense situation, you don't have to build him at 70% crit. I feel like if you want to build him like 80-90% crit, it's gonna be fine. So I should push the crit rate a little bit more because in a lot of situations, enemies is just gonna use a champion like Warlord to put your skill to cooldown, but they can't really put this passive to cooldown unless they use a remind tool. Alright, so let's just take a look how this team works. Actually, let me first try, see, like I win another one. Look at this. I'm in Platinum Arena rank 40. Obviously, this level 87 player is not like super end game, I feel like, right? So we can try some, I feel like we can try some speed team first. Alright, let's try this one, a +2 Arbiter. Alright, let's try to use a gold second team against this +2 Arbiter guy here. Alright, then I still need a fast champion because these two champions together, it's only gonna decrease the enemy's turn by 12%. And if the enemy has like 400 speed, I think you can only like you're gonna be at least at 370, right? To be able to go first. So you still need a very fast champion, and Kalvalax aura is 19%, and they have a 30% aura. So I think the speed difference between my fastest champion and their fastest champion needs to be within 15 speed. So it's not like super crazy go second team combo, right? But I mean, I'm not recommending anyone to copy this team. It's just a fun team we can play around, you know. So the last one is gonna be Hafrak. Let's just see the power of Hafrak. All right. So where's our dude Hafrak here? Let's just go in like this. See if I can go first. All right. See, I'm able to go first. All right. I just decreased their turn meter by 12%, and I'm just gonna put their skill cooldown, and after that they're gonna target my Kalvalax like crazy, right? I think they're gonna target my Kalvalax. So what we're gonna do is, since I don't really need to do the cleanse, let's just do the A2 to put up some stats. Alright, I'm gonna do the nuke here. The first one did not crit. That's a terrible thing, alright? Then what we're gonna do is, when my Hefra gets a turn, they're dead. Alright. Leora's skill is on cooldown, so it doesn't matter. Let's just get rid of him. Alright, so it's just feel like it's a very interesting team setup you can try, you know. And I feel like against this one, it's probably not gonna work. They also have a Hefra. They're gonna one-shot my team here. You can try an easy one here. This is a really easy one, so I expect it to be very easy. Alright, they're gonna target my Kalvalax. Like, Kalvalax just doesn't do damage. Look at all these poisons. When my Hefra take a turn, they're gonna be dead. Alright, easy clap. And I feel like you can also try this team against Hegemon. But like this one is a +4 CV. I don't know if it's gonna work because +4 CV is gonna be too fast for me. The speed difference is can only be like within 15. Alright, I still managed to go first. I don't know why this +4 CV is so slow. That's fine. They're gonna target my Kalvalax. Just kill my Kalvalax. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Alright, just kill my Kalvalax, and you will also be dead. Boom! Look at that. The first hit did not crit. That's not a good thing, but that's fine. Look at this, more than around 25 seconds. This is just a very interesting team setup. I actually never seen that before, right? And I learned that from Tairuku, from the from the Nobel showcase video. All right, so let me do one more. Then maybe I can try a Nobel team as well. All right, this is a super slow one. Wow. They're actually doing a resistance Kaimar here, right? Is this a resistance Kaimar? Damn, that's interesting. I'm gonna do the cleanse, remove the debuff from my Yumiko, and then let's do this. When my Hefrock get a turn, they're still gonna get one shot. That's the power of Hefrock. Swift parry? Are you kidding me? Get me out of here. And look at this. The poison is guaranteed. See the skill from Guurda? Like, even if they have blocked debuff, the poison is gonna be guaranteed. Alright, so come on. Get me out of here. Don't embarrass me. Alright, after this one, I'm gonna showcase Nobel with this team, alright? So it's gonna be a very interesting team setup. We're gonna put up our boy Nobel. Where is it? Like, I feel like these avatars look so similar. Alright, so what's the last one gonna be? I actually don't know what the last one gonna be. So, alright, let's just use Hefrock. I'm gonna go like this, and you guys gonna see why I get so many defense wins with this team setup. Alright, let's take a look here. The whole team is gonna get True Fear. Look at this. I actually don't understand why, but it is how it is, I guess. It is how it is, right? So let's do a little bit of cleansing, remove the debuffs, and Nova's gonna do A3, Steel Turn Meter, 50% decrease, that's a lot. Alright, Noble died, now I'm gonna do the big nuke, and that's it. Look at this team setup. Well, it's so interesting. I mean, it's probably not gonna be like platinum pushing viable, but I feel like this team is just mostly for fun, alright? It's just mostly for fun. It's such a interesting team setup. Alright, let's try a bit more here. See this? True Fear on everybody. Alright, they put my steel cooldown. That's terrible, alright? Alright. They have to kill my Kalvalax here, otherwise I won't be able to win this. Just kill my Kalvalax. Alright, oh no. Alright, he just literally broke my Stone Skin shield. Alright, this team is too strong for me, for my meme team to work. Alright, So can we try some easy one? I'm trying to find some lower team power. Alright, so seems like I'm in rank 12 right now. All these teams are super decent. Alright, let's try this one. Let's try this one, see if it works. True fear on everybody. 50% did not work on me, I guess. Let's do the cleanse. Alright, he actually targeted my Half-Rock. That's not good. Kalvalax just doesn't have damage. Alright, then I'm gonna get one shot. So, a little bit unlucky there. Their CV still got their turn, right? Come on, let me do a good showcase here. True Fear, miss your turn. Come on, they still got their turn. Alright, I'm gonna do a nuke. Let's watch this. Not enough. Okay. Come on, let me get a turn. Alright, they put my skill cooldown, so probably not gonna work this time. Alright, actually let me just take out Half-Rock. Alright, so I can do a better showcase here. Let me take out Half-Rock. I'm gonna put Yumiko here and just kind of showcase the power of Nobel. Look at this True Fear, able to go first, put their skill cooldown, and they put my Nobel to sleep. That's okay. That's why I built my Guurda relatively faster than other champion, and I put Guurda in a Stone Skin set. I'm gonna do the cleanse here. Alright, cleanse on everybody. Let's do this. Turn meter 50%. I mean, my Nobel is not fully booked, so he could miss something here. I'm just out of books. That's a very unfortunate situation. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Look at this team. Very fun to watch. And that's why I feel like this team actually could work very well on defense. It's not that reliable on offense because True Fear is still 50-50, right? But on a defense situation, if you got the 50-50 proc, it's pretty good, alright? And maybe it's better if I can just fully book my Nobel, right? On a defense situation, 50-50% chance on the True Fear. Yeah, overall, I just think it's a very interesting combo you can try. It's not gonna be like top platinum pushing viable. I think it's just a very interesting stuff I actually never seen before, and I haven't seen such fun stuff for a while, right? And a lot of people, I think they got Nobel, they just feed into Ninja, right? But I always have faith in this champion. I have kept him in my vault for probably like a year. So finally today I got him out of the vault and invest all my books on him and realized that I don't have enough books. So yeah, what do you guys think of this champion? Well, mostly this combo, Kalvalax and Guurda. I feel like Guurda is actually such an interesting champion. So actually I was doing research. I was trying to find in this game if there is any other champion other than Kalvalax that can put up debuffs at beginning of each round. I mean, without them even taking a turn. So I realized that probably Kalvalax is the only champion in the game that can do that, putting up debuff on the passive at the beginning of the round. Maybe Hegemon can also do that, but it's kind of different. So if you guys can think of any other champion that can put up debuffs at beginning of the fight, beginning of the battle, I mean, let me know. Alright, I can't think of any other champions. So yeah, this is a very interesting passive paired with Nobel, True Fear, the entire enemy team, stuff like that. Again, I don't know how that works, but I guess system just thinks that the turn meter decrease at the beginning of the round is considered as fully depleted turn meter. So interesting stuff I didn't know before. What do you guys think? I think it's pretty fun, right? Let me know, and I will see you guys next time. By the way, subscribe and check out to Tyruku's channel. I will link it in the description and pinned comments. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye.